All right, Coach. Opening week, teams reported. I'm starting to get a little workout in. Just kind of talk about what you're looking for from this weekend on the Western Market.
Well, it's nice having had a full summer with the team in the sense that they had a plan at the beginning of the summer. So I'm very pleased with the work that. Some of the most important work that gets done is the work they do before they even get on campus, and we did a good job with that. I was pleased with how the summer went. So this week it's just not too intense, just getting back together, showing some of the new folks some of the places we have to train around here, getting them used to some of the routines, and excited to head off to camp with the whole group. But it's been 4 or 5 days, but so far so good.
What kind of contact do you have with your athletes in the summer, just kind of keeping tabs on where they are with workouts, with how they're training and the way they're doing it?
So they turn in a log each week, and based on that I call or we text or communicate on how things need to be adjusted or how they're feeling. But overall we had a pretty healthy and consistent summer. I was pretty pleased with it, and we're all running this week, so that's always good news. Just having consistency throughout the season is going to be big for this group.
From a personal standpoint, how much different does this year feel compared to last year?
In a lot of ways it feels like year one, like I said, because as a coach I always feel like it really all starts in the summer, and to have them kind of all start on the same page in the summer, and definitely feel more comfortable getting the routine, know what's coming up. Excited to go to Sun River because I know a little bit more what I have in the team, and we know each other a little bit better. Excited about the newcomers. Those guys have fit right in and hit the ground running.
What are your thoughts on Cole and what he can accomplish this year?
Cole is just Mr. Consistency so far, exactly what you'd hope for in a freshman coming in. Seems very level-headed. I'm excited to be here. I definitely think he has the, it's always a challenge. He's going from 5K in high school to 8K, 10K at this level. So it's too early to say, what he's exactly going to be able to do. But, so far, I feel very positive about the possibility of him contributing this season. He can definitely add some depth to our group.
And then what about Noah and Soren? They're coming in with more experience, and Cole still coming in as newcomers. What are the expectations for those two as they head into their first season of cross country here?
Noah's in good shape. Noah was here most of the summer. He was taking a summer class. He's loving training in Eugene this summer. So we had a great workout this morning. He looked really good. So I'm excited about Noah. Another newcomer is Lucky Schreiner from Columbia. I'm really pleased with where he's at. And we have some other pieces that should add some depth. But those two guys, I think, from where they are right now, can really help us come November.
Is there anybody who's turned in logs to you this summer that's maybe had numbers that have popped out at you or kind of made strides that you've been like, wow, that's a big difference from where they were, as we kind of went into the spring and summer?
Well, Cooper Tier actually didn't have much of a summer last summer at all. James West, due to racing late and coaching change, really just a few injuries they had last summer, not really consistent. So what I'm really most pleased about is some of the vets and the consistency that they've had. And those two particularly have had a much better summer than last summer. So James West is going to be a huge key returner in that. I think he's going to be there when it counts. He had some up and down races last fall, but I feel like he's a guy with the experience he's gained this summer that can come late October, November be really solid. And we all know what Cooper Tier can do. He was really solid last year off a lot less training in the summer, so I'm excited, having had a full consistent summer, to see what he can really do on the course.
James has had a pretty full summer on the track. Is he jumping in right away this weekend, or is he getting some time off before he gets back into cross?
No, we're going to give him a little break. He wants to get back in it. The guy, there's no one more motivated than James West when it comes to training and racing. He wants to get back in, but we're just going to keep it easy, some low-intensity stuff for a few weeks. He's fit. He had some good volume even through his summer racing, so yeah, he may not race some of the early races, but he'll be there when it counts.
Do you need somebody like Cooper, for example, to be a low-stick guy on the team, or do you feel like you have kind of the numbers across the board where it can be more by committee?
No, we're going to have a really solid three. Jackson Messler is very capable, of course Cooper Tier, and we really need, I think it could be James West, could be some of the other guys. We really need, I think we could have a really good front three, but after that it's going to be depth. We're really going to have to be strong through 7 guys.
Same question I had to Coach Winters Hayward Field kind of coming up and popping up seemingly out of nowhere with such a quick turnaround before trials. What's that just sort of been like, considering when you guys came here, it was a dirt plot and a promise and some stadium renderings. Now it's a real thing sitting there.
Yeah, so I ride by it every day on the way to work, and every day that tower gets a little taller. A few more spires are added. It'll be a dream come true just to get in there and really feel like you're a part of Oregon track and field. Because until that's done, it's still kind of working by other people's schedule and doing what we can. The athletes have been super, really great about it, really understanding. So, but yeah, every day you see another section get done, you just get a little more excited to get in there and get to work.
You think some of those freshmen, it might be kind of a starry-eyed thing too? I mean, Coach Johnson told us during the winter last year that he was trying to recruit kids and bring them into the rec and show them basically a dirt plot and say, I swear there's going to be something here. Is there a bit of a starry-eyed view among the freshmen of, wow, that thing is right there now? Yeah,
you can see it. It's going to happen. It's not just talk now. They can see that it's actually going to go up and in time for their first outdoor season, it looks like. So, and we just had some recruits visiting last weekend, and it's a lot more to show off now, and you can actually see it taking shape. So, yeah, it's a real tool, I think, this fall as compared to just a dirt pile last year.